Well, hi there, Jay, EscobarJ.com, and this video is how to stay positive and motivated during quarantine, part number 4. And now if you haven't seen my first 3 videos on this topic, I'm going to go ahead and post them down in the description below. So go ahead and watch the first 3 videos first before you watch this one. And it will give you a good foundation as to things that you can do immediately and over the course of the long term that will help you stay positive and motivated during this quarantine. That being said, this last part, I want to talk to you about smiling, going outside and getting some fresh air, going, whoa, excuse me, going for a drive, focusing on improving your relationships with your loved ones, focusing on others and not yourself. So first off, when you incorporate the things that I've talked about in my first 3 videos, like meditating, praying, saying declarations every day, exercising and eating properly and feeding your body good nutrition, reading and feeding your mind and focusing on self-development, sharpening your skills and focusing on your long-term goals, sometimes when you do that, you still get into this place of indifference, maybe, where you are focusing on those positive things and you're focusing on the right things, but you still have days, tough days, where you just aren't feeling it, or it just happens sometimes where you're just in one of those funky days. You just either wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you didn't get enough sleep, you just don't feel it, right? It's just natural. It's part of the human condition. Even when you're doing the right things, even the most successful people in the world have days where they just are off. And on those days, it's very important that you first smile, even if you have to force a smile. I know this has been really hard for me personally, is when I'm really like pissy or not in a good mood, forcing yourself to smile is really, really hard sometimes, but it's something that's directly in your control. And if you just have to like go into a room by yourself, or just go to your car and go for a drive and literally just go and just like force a cheesy smile, you'll notice that it's hard for you to keep a negative mental attitude. You cannot be happy and be pissed off at the same time. It just doesn't work. It's either one or the other. And so if you notice, if you smile and just control your body language, you sit upright, right? Your chest is up, your shoulders are back and down, right? And you force yourself to smile. And then the other thing you can do is to try and, there's been a lot of science done on where your eyes are looking triggers different parts of your brain when you're looking in different directions. And when you look down, that activates the emotional part of your brain naturally when you look down. When you look up, it stimulates the logical part of your brain. So literally, if you're having a tough day, by fixing your posture up, chest out, up, your shoulders up, back and down, chest out, and just erect, right? You smile, and then you focus on, if you kind of like cut your eyes in half with a line, right? If you just put your hands right here and you focus on looking at the top half of your visual field, and you just focus on that, it can be within minutes, you'll start feeling better. And especially when you do all these 3 things together, it can really, really catapult you and really help you focus on the positives by not looking down, because that activates your emotions, by smiling and by just controlling your body language. If you lead your body, the mind will follow. And you can actually do it vice versa too. If your body language is, if you don't really feel strong with your body language, if you force yourself to be strong with your body language, good posture, smile, keep your shoulders back and down, and keep your eye level up, you can actually train your mind, and you'll actually notice that your mind will start thinking more positively, you'll start feeling more positive, you'll start just feeling better overall. And you can actually reverse that too. So you can actually do like mental exercises. And that's why I talked about meditation, is you can actually meditate and just get in the present moment, feel centered, feel focused, feel poised, control your mind, control your thoughts by meditation, and that will help your body language. So it works both ways. And from there, the other thing that's really helped me is going outside and getting some fresh air, and or getting some sun, and or going for a drive. Because sometimes you can still do those things, but sometimes you just need a change of scenery. You're in the same room for too long, like you're in a cramped room or something. The ceilings, there's something about being outside and just feeling free and feeling the open energy of Mother Nature that really can help change your attitude and change your mindset and positivity. And then going for a drive can also help you do that as well. And then focusing on talking to your loved ones, focusing on your relationships, and focusing on how you can help others and not yourself. It's shifting your mindset from being a problem consumer, meaning consuming, like when problems happen to you, you're consuming them and you have self-negative talk. That's problem consuming, and you shift that to problem solving. How can I help others, and stop focusing on me and what's negative happening to me or how I feel, and how can I help other people? And what you notice, if you do these things, if you smile, you control your body language, you go outside, you go for a drive, you're talking to your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your wife, your husband, whatever, you'll notice by doing these things and just keeping it light and fluffy and just bantery and fun, it'll change your perspective, it'll change your mindset, and you'll feel more positive, you'll feel more motivated, especially during times of quarantine. And you can go outside, you can go for drives, right? Because you're not within 6 feet of somebody, and it can really just help you shift your focus and go, like, especially if you can get some sun while you're doing it, go for a walk, get some sun. So if you like this video, you like this little series that I've done of how to stay positive and motivated during quarantine, you can actually donate any amount of money that you feel is worth the value of the information that has been shared with you. That is my purpose, is to help as many people as humanly possible. That's why I'm doing these videos. If you're really having a hard time, you'd like to get one-on-one personalized coaching with me via the phone, I do that as well on my website, escobarj.com. And then if you just would like to reach out to me, you can send me a few paragraphs explaining your situation, explaining what you're going through, and I will do my best to reach back out to you, maybe possibly do a video and share your experience with others so that others can learn from your hardships and experience as well. At the very least, you can share this with any of your excuse me, got the hiccups. You can share this with any of your family or friends via social media. Again, that is my purpose, is to help and share this with as many people as I possibly can. And you can do that by sharing this video. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Hit the little bell icon. But other than that, I hope that these videos really help you with the quarantine, feeling isolated. Hope you're always learning and you're always growing and you're always pushing forward. I constantly say these things all the time. And if you incorporate these things that I teach, I promise it'll help you during these tough times. That being said, I will see you in the next